there for like 2 seconds. Okay. And then we're on Dolphin. We're gonna full screen real quick. Okay. How does that look, really? Looks good?
Yeah, looks fine to me.
Okay. Alright. So, have you seen any gameplay of this at all?
Nope.
Okay, so, hi everyone watching this. I will be uploading this to YouTube as well, really. Because, I'm focusing more on YouTube than I am Twitch, but it's, anyway. Pokemon Colosseum is a game more specifically for double battles. And, basically what I did, I randomized the game. So, just fair warning, my starters are randomized. All the shadow Pokemon that you can catch are randomized. All the moves are randomized from the Pokemon. And all the trainers that I battle have also randomized Pokemon.
Okay, that makes it fun. Yep.
So, my starter... Originally in this game, your starters are Umbreon and Espeon. And they start about level 20s in the 20s. But my starters were this Sudowoodo here and Kingdra. Now, as you can see, Kingdra knows self-destruct. Obviously, you can't learn that normally.
Yep.
And Sudowoodo knows like Peck and Lovely Kiss and a bunch of stuff. So all the abilities and stats have stayed the same, but all the Pokemon and whatnot have been randomized.
Excellent.
And you can probably see what the black aura is. Those are called Shadow Pokemon. Basically what they are, there's an organization in the Ore region that has taken Pokemon from trainers and have made them into violent Pokemon that actually attack trainers.
Oh.
Yeah. And this guy that I'm playing as, Wes, he was basically he was in an organization called Team Snag'em, and they were, and you see this weird like arm thing he has? It kind of looks like on his jacket. I don't know if you can see that well, but it's like a shoulder piece, and then that weird arm thing. That's the snag machine, which allows you to snag shadow Pokemon from people.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And the woman following me, her name is Rui, canonically. She is able to actually sense and see shadow Pokemon. So that's why she's tagging along, because without her, you wouldn't be able to tell. But yeah, I wanted to do a randomized playthrough of this game because it's like one of my favorite Pokemon games. Even though it's mostly double battles, and if you play the normal game, really, I will tell you right now, it is very hard. There's only about 48 Pokemon you can catch, and they're all like really weird ones. Like, well, for one, you at least get to choose a Johto starter. Second form. So, like, depending on who you fight, you can get a Kolaba, Crocodile, or Bayleaf. But other than that, like, it's a lot of Gen 2 and 3 Pokemon that you run across.
Nope, don't like it, hate it, doesn't have my favorite Pokemon.
Well, the sequel to this game actually has your favorite Pokemon as a snaggable Pokemon.
Ooh, even
yes.
better.
And the second game, you actually start out with an Eevee again, and you get to choose what Eevee evolution it gets. But now this is before Gen 4, so there's no Glaceon, Leafeon, Sylveon, anything like that. This is specifically up to Generation 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So this is also before that physical and special attacks, you know, like actual, like Thunder Punch is actually physical, but in this game it's special. Because this was before the, they actually took time to rework that, so. Basically what we're doing now is the Colosseum was out of power because this big motherfucker down here, his Plusle got stolen by one of my favorite characters in this game, Mira B. And his little henchman guy, I can't remember what his duking, Silva or something. He basically took the power from the Colosseum because he was worried somebody else would fall into the hands of Mira B. So yeah, you're gonna see. Okay, let's see. All right. Oh, another thing about Shadow Pokemon. They start out with Shadow Rush, which is, you can see the power and whatnot. It's actually a pretty good move. Think of it like Takedown.
Mhm.
But you see that heart gauge bar?
Yep.
The lower you get, the more moves you unlock. As you can see, Polytoad has 3 of its 4 moves unlocked. Once you get it to the final, like all 5 bars are gone, you can purify them, but you have to get to a certain town in the game to do that. And then, oh, they also don't gain experience until after you purify them. It's like a collective gain of like every possible battle they were in. So.
Gotcha.
But yeah, this was for the GameCube. Which is probably why
I never had one of those.
I did. That was like my first system was like a Sega, but like the GameCube was what I grew up on. So I had that for like ever.
I grew up on PC.
I did not.
I've always been a PC gamer, and my first console was a PlayStation 1. I think it was
Nice.
It was like just before the PlayStation 2.
Oh god, it's chugging. You know, I'm just gonna blow up. I think it's because I'm trying to do this on Discord too. It's a lot faster than this. But as you can see, Firo just use triple kick on me. That's usually not.
Definitely not.
Kaboom! Dead.
Nice.
I think you're a rock type. Okay. Critical hit. Dead. Yeah, what I really want though, so like I have my Elgato, right? So I want to get like the adapter so I can play this on like the actual hardware. Because I have Colosseum and Gale of Darkness. I just really want to do a randomizer because I figured it'd be a lot of fun to do and see what I could possibly get. But anyway, that's enough explaining. Now we just get into it.
Thank you. I
was...
would kind of have fun if I could fucking randomize Yellow or something, because Yellow was my OG.
You can.
The first one I ever played.
You can.
That would be fun.
You can randomize pretty much it. You can pretty much randomize any Pokemon game you want, as long as you have the right setup. But I was trying to figure it out before I decided to do this call. Oh gosh. But like it calls for like a certain. Why are you chugging so bad, game? You weren't doing this last night. Scyther with rolling kick? Okay. But yeah, there's a universal like randomizer for like the older games. So technically you could randomize yellow or red and blue or pretty much all of them. And you can set it up to where I was watching a video about it. You can set it up to where you can choose what starter or just leave it randomized. You know, pretty much the same premise as this game. Like everything could be random. The types of Pokemon, the movesets, the Gen 1 didn't have abilities, but pretty much anything you think of. Even the items can be randomized in Pokemon Yellow. You could find a master ball in Viridian Forest if you're lucky enough.
Oh shit, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I've done it a few times, and I love randomizing them because it's like you never know what you're gonna get. And by the way, these guys have very weird names if you haven't noticed. Like who names their kid Filch? Persian! I like Persian. I like that one a lot better than the Alolan Persian with the giant fat head.
Yes, I agree. I also really don't like the Sword and Shield Meowth.
Oh, the Alolan Meowth?
Is it the Alolan Meowth?
Yeah, the dark type one?
Yeah, the one with the fucking weird ass beard bit.
Oh wait, no, you're right. I forgot there was another Meowth that they made in Sword and Shield. Ooh, Mega Punch. predicted. For anyone watching, my strategy, if you can't tell, is blowing everyone up and then finishing off the rest of the Pokemon. It's just so strong, it's like 200 power.
Yeah, exactly. If it works, it works.
Yeah. It just sucks that Kingdra's not getting any of the experience, but it's alright. Oh, did I just kill Persian? I kind of feel bad. I've never seen its death animation like... Oh, feigning animation, I forgot. This isn't...
What you want to do is do a Nuzlocke challenge.
Not in this game. This game is... I was thinking about trying to do like a normal run through of this, but Nuzlocke, but it would be way too hard.
Yeah. Oh,
Holy shit! Okay.
Holy shit.
Now the game's really gonna chug. God damn it. Hyper mode. So what that does is it enables you to not attack, obviously. But when you use Shadow Rush, it'll have a higher chance of getting critical hits. But if you try using like the other moves that they have, it'll fail, and they'll attack you or the trainer instead. So what I usually do is, if I have one that's a hard hitter, I'll like keep them in there. I'll call Ghastly because Ghastly is not really that strong right now. But this should have a higher chance of landing a critical hit. Yeah. Oh, come on! Why couldn't my Ghastly have Shadow Ball? Oh my god, that's so weird to see. Okay. Well. Ghastly's...
You wanted your Ghastly to get Shadow Ball. Not quite the way you wanted him to get it, but...
yeah. Yeah, not the way I wanted. Gosh, Wailord, I don't know why they made you so big, my guy, but... I kinda do like Wailord, though. It's a pretty decent Pokemon. So which ones haven't you played? The mainline games, at least.
Diamond and Pearl, I know I haven't played those.
Okay.
Let me have a look.
Okay. Well... Oh, that was done like Gene Simmons? Okay, you're dead.
I definitely played Sun and Moon.
Whoa, I've never...
X and Y.
Okay. Why is he all the way back there? I've never seen him go back there.
Did I play Ruby and Sapphire? I can't remember if I played Ruby and Sapphire.
Well, they did make remakes as well.
Yeah, I think I played the remakes. I didn't play Black and White.
Oh, you're missing out.
I think maybe I did play Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Yeah, those are really good ones too. Especially for the remake.
I didn't play Diamond and Pearl.
Those, if you do want to play them, I would recommend just getting the remakes, because finding an old OG copy of them are now like extremely expensive. So.
Yeah, no, I would definitely play the remakes. I did enjoy X. I've really very much enjoyed X because I remember specifically getting that fucking legendary and it was
yeah. I remember. I wish I had my original copy of X and Y. Oh, he flew. Wait, I just kind of did an oopsie. I meant to switch out the Ghastly. Oh well. Well, I at least took out Porygon too. At the cost of my Meganium, more than likely. Oh, get wrecked! I lived.
Oh damn.
But yeah, because another thing, I love Diamond and Pearl. Don't get me wrong, but they are so slow. Like the text speed, even on fast, is like super slow. The animations are slow. Like everything about it's just really slow. Diamond and Pearl, the Shining, whatever they are, it really did step it up though. So, okay, we might as well just call because Meganium's probably gonna die this turn. But yeah, the remakes are pretty much the way to go for most of them.
Yeah.
Bounce. Oof. I love Polytoad, by the way. He's so cute! A lot better than Poliwrath, in my opinion. I mean, Poliwrath's cool and all, but... I don't know, something about the design of Polytoad is... Oh god, it has Outrage. Okay.
Oh,
Whoa! He just rolls at you. Okay. Part of the randomizer too, I like, is like you never see these animations like in these games. So like him doing that, I've never seen him do that before. This isn't looking good. Go, my fossil. Oh god. Let's see if I can do this. Volt tackle. What? No. Oh, okay. The good thing is special as shit. Okay.
oh shit.
What the hell? I didn't expect Volt Tackle out of him. The good thing is Polytoad came with Hydro Cannon, so that's an easy one-shot. Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Oh dear.
Well, at least that thing doesn't have Outrage that I know about, or else I'd be in really a lot of trouble. Well, Polytoad's basically dead because he's gonna recharge next turn. Go, Kabuto! Attack! Wow, I actually hit hard for being a fossil, first form fossil Pokemon. Yeah, I like. Oh, but going back to X and Y, I kind of got myself sidetracked. My first playthrough, I found a shiny Zangoose. I wish I still had that copy, but I like lost my shit because I really like Zangoose. I was like, well. Go ahead.
I've always been a fan of the Wonder Trades and the
Yes.
mystery trade. Like I had so much fun with those, and you know when I'm doing, trying to do the breeding of Pokemon and stuff, I'll always do some of the harder to get Pokemon or the more sought after ones and throw them into the mystery trade while I'm trying to get things. But in this particular game, it was one of the earliest points that you could do a mystery trade, so I just threw in the air one of the fucking crappy things. And I got a level 1 Tyrant.
Oh, yeah, Tyrant's great. I love Tyrant.
Now, I had never used Tyrant before. And I just went, screw it. He's a type I haven't got. He'll help round out my party. I'll just throw him in there. So I chucked him in. He never left my party.
I like... Yeah, Tyrant in its evolved form. Oh my god, so good. Tyrantrum is one of my favorite Pokemon from that generation, mostly because of the design. This is not looking good. I think it's Fire Spin, Magnitude. Okay, I'm gonna go for Teeter Dance, because Kabuto is more likely going to die. But I can at least confuse Latios. What?
Which game was it that Go-Goat came in for the first time?
Go-Goat, X, and Y.
Yeah, because I remember having Go-Goat in my party and just absolutely loving Go-Goat.
I was kind of ashamed that, like, you couldn't ride it.
Yeah.
Like, you only could in that one area on Skiddo. I was like, well, that's a letdown. I'm like, don't show it in the previews if you're just gonna be like, I'm gonna cock tease you.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Okay. Pluto's down. Alright. Well, it's 2 against 1, so I have somewhat of an advantage. I don't think I have any revives, or else I would have just revived Kingdra and signal beam this thing to death, but... actually, let me check. Oh, and these are all the items that start you out with in the game. You start out with all the stuff in your item slot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Even though the awakenings are kind of useless in this game, because if you just do the call command, they'll immediately wake up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like there's no point of having awakenings in these games. I'll keep Ghastly. Come on, don't miss. God damn it. I like Ghastly's getting hit animation when his eyes get, like, bigger than his body. Okay. Hit yourself. Yeah. Of course the final guy has a damn legendary. I haven't ran into any legendaries up to this point. I do like Latios a lot as a Pokemon, though. I like it a lot better than Latios. Just because red's my favorite color. So there's some bias to it.
Good choice. Red was my favorite color when I was a kid, and then it got replaced by purple.
Purple, yeah.
Yeah.
Purple's a good color.
Purple is the best color. What are you
It is the best of all time. Yeah, you just punched yourself in the face for the win. Thank you. Man, I wish you were here. So, well, something I recommend you doing, really, is going on YouTube, look at my channel, and just skip to the part where you see Mirror B for the first time, because I don't know how long I'm going to do this. And Mirror B is like my favorite character of all Pokemon, because he's just so fucking hilarious. In terms of his design. I mean, if you want to like Google search him real quick.
What's his name, sorry?
Mirror B. Just mirror and then the letter B. Now you're gonna see two different designs. If you see one in a complete yellow suit, it's from this game, and then there's a second design that's from the sequel.
How do I spell that name? Mirror?
Like a mirror.
Oh, Mirror B.
Yeah, and then just a letter B right after it. Or actually, it's one R, not two R's before the O.
Oh my god, that hair!
I know, right? It's like a giant Pokeball.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, a lot of the main bosses in this game actually look really cool, and he's my favorite. You like these knockoff Power Rangers too?
Oh no.
You should hear his music in this game.
I shall definitely look that up.
Yeah. He has good music. I like the sequel's theme music for him better, because it's more serious, but it's got that. But if you look up the original one, it's like, what the fuck were they thinking? Ooh, Pikachu! I think one of these is a Shadow Pokemon too. Alright, come on, Kingdra. This time I'm not gonna blow you up this time, Kingdra. You're gonna actually do some fighting. Okay, let's see. Are we gonna see something here? And there's her 1,000-yard stare. Okay. Unfortunately, there's no Thunderstones in this game, but
Damn.
I can at least try and catch it. Go, Pikachu! Another weird thing they do in this game is that, like, when you fight them, they have all 4 of their moves. They don't just have Shadow Rush, but when you catch them, they only have Shadow Rush.
That's really weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, it makes no sense to me. Oh, Psycho Boost? Okay, good thing Rhyhorn has, like, horrible special attack, or else I'd be really terrified. Okay, you know what? This ain't... I'm gonna switch Kingdra out for the Politoed. But yeah, there's a lot of the, like, so Mirror B in this game is a Cypher admin. So he's like one of the top of the line guys. Earthquake! Okay. That's actually a really good move. I would not expect that on the Pikachu. Oh. Jeez. Put him to sleep, please. So I can catch him. Oh, and there's one other thing I forgot to mention, really. In this game, there's something called the Master Ball glitch. So basically, I'll show you right here. It works on any type of Pokeball. But once this Rhyhorn stops attacking me, I can actually show it. So, I've already shown it off in the other episodes, but I'll do it again. So basically, your first Pokemon, you go to your Pokeballs, right? So we're gonna throw a Great Ball at that Pikachu. Now your second Pokemon, you want to move it, and it'll act like I have infinite amount of Pokeballs.
Oh shit!
And it works in the original game. It works all the way up, even at the Master Ball you get later in the game. So at the end of it, all you have to do is just first turn, throw your Master Ball, second turn, switch it, and you'll still have your Master Ball to the end game. Oh. Yeah, they fixed it in Gale of Darkness, but when I heard about that glitch, I was like, that's really cool, because this game's really hard. So anything I can do to, like, to help myself is, like, really roleplay. Okay. Don't know how to feel about that. I have, like, nothing I can do with Widow. I just want to catch that damn Pikachu.
Catch it, then.
The only thing that sucks about these games is, well, this game in particular, most of the Shadow Pokemon, you only have one chance to catch them. If you fuck up and faint them, you can't get them back.
Oh damn!
And in the original game, it's very crucial to catch all, and you got to catch all 48 of them and purify them all. And then you got to go through Mount Battle, which is basically a 100 battle gauntlet. And after you fight, you do all of that, you can actually get a Ho-Oh in this game.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Now I can actually attack the Politoed. But yeah, this game, I just like it because in this game you have to, like, most of the time you have to rethink your strategy because it's all double battles. Which, you know, a lot of people don't like the game because it's nothing but double battles, but I like it because when they first... Oh, what the fuck? What's up with everyone having Psycho Boost? Okay. But, like, Ruby and Sapphire, they introduced double battles, right? And there was only, like, what? Like, maybe 10? At least with this game, they're like, okay, you don't like double battles? Well, here's a whole game full of nothing but double battles. I don't know if it's me, but every time I hear Rhyhorn in this game, I immediately think of Charizard because his cry is like the exact same.
I can't say I ever really paid enough attention to how the cries sounded. I just played through and...
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, and you play the games as much as I have. I've probably beaten Colosseum at least 20 times. And I've beaten the sequel at least like double that. I've had the game since they came out. So I wasn't looking. What did you use? Was that
ridiculous?
Did you use cut? I didn't. I wasn't looking there. I think he used cut. Oh my god! Just die, Why Not? Really? Did you know that tail on the back of Why Not's head, body is actually the Why Not? It's not the whole blue body.
I did not know that.
Same with Wobbuffet.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's a lot of like lesser known Pokemon facts I know. I know. Drowsy. I like Drowsy. What else was I gonna say?
I apologize for all the yawning in your ear, by the way.
You're kidding. I'm surprised how you managed to win that tournament. Of course, I just blew everybody up. I couldn't do it to you, but I like how they're just like knockoff Power Rangers. In the sequel, there actually is knockoff Power Rangers. They have like color.
No.
They have like they're called like the 6 tuplets because there's 6 of them, and they all have matching colors, or not matching colors. So like the leader's red. There's a brown, yellow, blue, purple, and green one, I believe. And they all, like, obviously their colors match their types.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know why Duking's like so scared to go get his Plusle back when he could just pretty much crush everyone's head. There's no need for Pokemon battles, he can just crush them. Okay, we're not going to read that Ein file. We're just going to keep going. Oh, I wanted to heal. What I think... Oh my god, these names are so horrible. Another thing, I don't know if you noticed, but the feet on these characters are huge. Oh, Quagsire. I like Quagsire. Oh, Flygon? Why couldn't I get those? Fuck it, I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna just blow up. Do my cheap combo. That's honestly the only reason why I have Ghastly on my team. Just so I can do this self-destruct combo. But I might pick up that. Oh, you bitch! I can't blow up. He actually has one of his actual abilities, so I can't use self-destruct. That sucks.
Damn.
Clamp. I don't want to see what Flygon would use to clamp. No, thank you. I want to sleep peacefully tonight. So what do you think so far, Brilly?
I think it looks very interesting.
Yeah. If you're wondering why, like, some of them look better than others, like why Flygon may look a little bit better, so they used the models from Pokemon Stadium 2 on first and second generation Pokemon, but for the third generation they had to obviously make new models. So if you ever see me run into a Jumpluff, you'll notice under the Jumpluff, instead of the balls being circular for the shadow, they'll be square.
Oh.
Yeah, because they took some time into this game, but not like a whole lot. They kind of got lazy in some aspects. See, pointless tidbits with James is just But yeah, eventually I want to do like an older game and randomize it and just see what the hell happens. Probably. Oh no, that is not good. That is really not good. Okay. I probably would end up doing like Yellow, because Yellow's probably my favorite out of the first three.
Oh hell yeah. I had fond memories of that, especially because it literally, you know, you started with Pikachu and it had Jessie and Jay. So.
Right. The only thing I don't like about Yellow is like not being able to defeat Brock with Pikachu, like in the anime. When Ash is just like, fuck it, Pikachu, use Thunder Shock on this Onix. Oh, you beat him with it. But you try to do.
Yeah, that was so ridiculous.
I must have fooled everyone that watched that, and yet it was like, okay, we're gonna go into Brock. I'm just gonna use my Pikachu, and then we're just gonna defeat Brock.
Yeah. It's like the with Yu-Gi-Oh, because I used to play the card game way back when it first came out.
Oh yeah,
really
me too.
Stupid. And I remember, you know, in the anime, there was a big deal about, you know, the card Change of Heart. Guess what card got banned?
Yeah, no, it just got unbanned recently.
Yeah, but recently, but that years and years and years, it's like, oh, well.
That is a really good card, though.
It is.
That Monster Reborn are like my favorites of the spell cards.
I used to have a deck, and people hated playing against me it was based around the different jars, and
Oh,
every
boy.
single card had either I had lots of traps, and all of my cards had flip effects. Every single one.
Every single one.
And I would always play them face down, so nobody ever knew what was on the field, and they were terrified to attack me. And then with some traps, I'd do things like I'd have like 2 or 3 needle walls at the same time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was fun.
Have you played any of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card games?
That's what I'm talking about.
No, like the video games, I mean.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, because most of them were like extremely hard, and the one thing I hate about playing against Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like this like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is when you have a good set going, you have a good monster on the field, you're like, okay, I'm gonna win. Go to attack, what did they pull? Mirror Force. And then everything you just worked up to is just gone. Or Regeki, or Dark Bowl. And those games are like rifled with it. Oh man. Yeah, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I stopped watching it really and playing it after GX got finished.
I gotta admit, I never actually watched the show. So, I only ever really played the card game for a while. I also used to play a lot of Magic the Gathering, but that one's gotten really complex now.
I have not played Magic. I've heard things about it, but I haven't played it myself. It's just kind of like... It's one of those card games, like, I don't even know how to really get into it. Like, is it similar to Yu-Gi-Oh? Is it, like, completely different? Is it, like, I don't...
What? Sorry, Magic the Gathering?
Yeah.
No.
No. Quite the opposite.
Yeah, this oh, I don't even know how to explain.
Yeah. No, I get it. Hey, there's that plus light that Mirror B took, I guess. Let's just capture that. Here! He's like, it's not the same Plusle. I'm like, sure it is. It's got the same height, same moves. You know?
But yeah, it just...
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's just gotten convoluted.
Yeah, they've added a lot of stuff. There's some very cool things. And I used to really enjoy it, but then I started playing against certain people who took it too seriously, and then they'd come up with these bloody infinite combos after like 3 turns, and you just... Where's the fun in that? Where is the fun in ending a game after only 3 turns?
Yeah, it's kind of like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays, like, you can synchro summon like 20 monsters, basically. Like, you do one thing, have a monster with this gigantic artifact.
That's exactly why I stopped playing them.
Yeah.
Like...
I wish I had my original cards. I was a stupid kid and didn't take care of them. Because I had, like, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician. I had all the elemental heroes, so I was like, oh man, this is cool. And then, you know, now they're actually worth stuff. Even though I'd probably just put them in a binder. Ah, crap. But yeah, I remember as a kid, me and my cousins, we would like, we would get our cards together, and we would just do like this 4 or 5-way battle. Like a battle royale.
Yeah.
Oh, good times.
So, at the height of when I was playing Magic the Gathering, I had a mono black deck, and it had a name. My deck was called the 50 Shades of Grey Merchant, because Grey Merchant was my favorite card.
Okay.
And I would love playing in the big group settings where it wasn't just one-on-one, it was like you were playing against lots and lots of other people. And I'd be sitting there, and my deck wouldn't be doing anything, it'd just be, you know, just sitting there being weak and helpless, and so everybody else had things that were really scary and terrifying, so they'd all go after all the others. I would just be left there to my own devices. And then And then I'd have all these weak creatures, but they had black devotion, so then I'd put out Grey Merchant. Do you know what Grey Merchant does?
No.
So Grey Merchant basically goes on the field. He's not a very strong creature, but for every black devotion you have, he deals that much damage to each other player, and you then gain that much health. So when you're playing against like 4 or 5 other people, and they take like 5 damage each,
They're
I go
racked up.
by, 25 health.
Jeez.
And shit like that. That was really fun. And then other times, if they let me ramp up my mana, I had a card. I can't for the life of me remember the name of it. It's really stupid that I can't. But basically, you play this card, and it lets you summon 13 1/1 black zombie tokens.
That seems a bit excessive.
And then you can also cast that card again from the graveyard, and then you exile it after you've played it the second time. Well, if they let me ramp up enough mana to do it twice in one turn by doing it the once and then doing it again from the graveyard, I could have 26 zombies on the field at once.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, and then I would just alpha strike everyone by just going
That is crazy. So is there like any limit? It's like how many monsters you can summon in that game?
No, it's only limited by the amount of mana you have and
Oh wow.
how much what effects put them on the field.
That is kind of insane. If you have a lot of mana, God help everyone else.
But it depends on what the creatures are. The best creatures to get are ones with things like Death Touch, because you could have a really weak 1/1 creature, but if it has Death Touch and you go after a creature that has 6 defense, a 1/1 creature usually wouldn't be able to do jack shit to that. But with Death Touch, any amount of damage dealt to a creature will kill it.
Oh wow.
So that makes things a lot of fun.
Ooh, trying to learn cross chop. Okay, I don't know how you're gonna cross chop anything with no arms, but sure. I've been waiting for it to finally learn something else other than signal beam. I can't. That's funny to think about. Just the kings are trying to use cross chop. Like, the hell is it gonna use? A snout? I don't know. Too bad I won't do much to Pincer though. I like Pincer. I don't know if you.
Not bad.
Yeah, I like the Mega Evolution of it though. Even though it, honestly, I don't think really needed it.
Yeah.
Pincer's a pretty good Pokemon without it, and now with that Mega Evolution, well, depending on what game you're playing, that thing just tears through teams. So I watch Wi-Fi battles and whatnot. So like when it first came out, I just watched people just wreck like 6 Pokemon with just one Pincer. I'm like, god damn. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I thought you were saying something.
No, you're good.
Oh, man. As you can tell, this game is pretty battle heavy, which can be a which a lot of people when they talk about Colosseum, that's one thing they will complain about. That's more battle intensive than explorative. Oh, what?
Oh no.
Give me that Celebi. Well, sorry Celebi, I like you, but you're gonna have to die. Sunny, oh, that's gonna be very bad if this Magmar has like a fire move. Oh, that's even worse. Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh gosh. +2 attack. That is really not. Hopefully this KO Celebi. Wow, that was like ×4 and he still lived that. Okay. Damn it. It's alright, I'll just heal after this. I will say I like Meganium just because it reminds me of the Land Before Time. Yeah, it's like it reminds me of what the fuck? Tail glow and sword stance? Wow, this thing's trying to buff up stats like crazy. But yeah, it's like every time I look at Meganium, I just think Littlefoot.
Yeah.
Or Bayleaf, you know, they both. Have you watched any of those movies?
Have I watched any of those?
You haven't.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I don't know.
Yep.
Yep. I think I've only seen. I know I've definitely seen the first one. I forget how many there are now because it's like
There's like 8.
there's 8 of them.
I think there's like 8 of them. They started getting ridiculous.
I think I have at least seen the first 2 because the first one was like my favorite, and then like when they kept making out, I was like, no, I'm good.
I agree. It just.
Kind of makes me think of I know it's kind of like an obscure movie, The Brave Little Toaster. I don't know why that's.
Oh, I know that one. I know that one.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too. I don't know why. I don't know why Land Before Time made me think about The Brave Little Toaster, but it was around that time when you had the VHS tapes, and then you would like.
Yes.
Go.
Oh god.
Well, I was a kid when VHS tapes were out, so like.
So was I.
Well, when Toy Story came out, and my dad's dead, he's like, man, you love that. He's like, you love that movie so much. Once it was done, you would get up as a kid. Like I was probably like, I don't know when it came out. I was like 3, I guess. He said you would come over to the VHS set and just restart the whole thing. You knew how to restart it and just play it. I'm like, damn, I was a smart little kid. I don't know what happened now, but.
Yeah, I used to have a collection of Disney VHSs.
We still have our VHSs. My dad, when we were cleaning out the garage for my grandma to get her edition in, we kept all the VHS tapes. My dad was like, he's like, I ain't throwing this shit away. we just gotta find a VHS player.
I just remember the bloody, having to wait for them to rewind, and then when the tape started stretching and started fucking
Yeah.
up. Oh god.
Another thing, my dad was like, one day I played that first VHS so much I broke it, and he had to rush to the store to get a new one.
Oh no.
Yeah, I love Toy Story as a kid. I still do. The first one's definitely a classic. The second one I think I like a little bit better than the first one. And then the third one was okay. The fourth one was sad.
What does it say about me that I just watched Neverending Story over and over and over again? And Labyrinth.
You've watched what?
The Neverending Story and Labyrinth.
I don't remember seeing those movies. I would have, like, I don't even. Those are Disney movies, or were those just?
No. Labyrinth was Jim Henson.
Jim Henson?
Yeah, and it had David Bowie in it.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that one. It doesn't sound familiar. Really, just like, oh my god.
Yeah. And the Neverending Story, you don't know the Neverending Story.
Not offhand, no. I may have seen it.
And Falcor, the Luck Dragon.
Neverending
And
Story.
the horse Artax.
Is that the like really long, like snake-looking dragon?
He's white.
He's white. Yes.
White.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and the Swamp of Sadness.
Yeah. I probably saw it when I was younger, and I just don't remember it.
Okay, so Labyrinth, this chick is left babysitting her brother, and then she gets all pissy about the brother, and so she, says, telling a bedtime story, and basically makes up some shit about calling the Goblin King to take the brother far away. So the goblins actually come and take the brother away, and so she has to go and save him. And the Goblin King is played by David Bowie.
Okay. Not where I was thinking it was gonna go, but okay.
Yeah, and so she then goes into the weird world and goes into the labyrinth and has to find her way through the labyrinth to go and get her brother back.
Well, goddamn.
I need to show you this goddamn movie. If you've never seen Labyrinth before, you need an education. I need an education.
Well, maybe we can have movie night on Discord or something, like Chris.
Yes,
said.
Please, yes. I'm sorry about it.
Hey, look, it's Miley Cyrus on the field. I'm sorry, I just can't, like, when I think of Lick of Tongue, I don't know why Miley Cyrus is, like, one of the first things I think of.
No, I get it!
And then when I think of Jinx, I think of Nicki Minaj. Or Cardi B, either one, at this point would work. I just can't, like, you can't unsee it once you're like, holy shit, they're right. At least Lick of Tongue is just about that giant tongue.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at little baby Chikorita. No. Poison Tail. More like Poison Tongue. Okay. Cross chop. I like Lick of Tongue. It's pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about that giant tongue, but I mean, besides the tongue, it looks. I don't really like its evolved form. I don't like Licky Licky. I just don't like how it looks.
No.
I mean, some of the Gen 4 like evolutions they did, like Weavile, like that one looks pretty cool. Electivire looks cool. Magmortar, besides the duck lips, looks pretty cool. Rhyperior, Yanmega, that's another. Oh, come on! Stop! They're teasing me, really. They keep throwing out these good Pokemon I want. But yeah, oh, when you played Sword and Shield, did you try out that new Farfetch?
Yes, I did.
How'd you like it? If you liked it at all.
Pretty cool. I did like it. I also absolutely loved shit, what's this? The apple, Applin.
Applin? When I showed my cousin Mark that when we did our Luster Purge, holy shit! Because he didn't when I played Sword for him and I's channel, he's never seen like half those Pokemon.
Yeah.
So when he saw the apple, he was like, "What the fuck is this?" So he was just like, "An apple? What?" And he was like, "Oh, really? You should have saw his reaction when he saw the not Froakie. What's that thing's name? The water type starter? I can't remember its name off the top of my head. Basically, when he saw Entleon, he was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yep.
Because he was like, I was letting him pick my team, and I was like, "Come on, pick Score Bunny, pick Score Bunny, pick Score Bunny." And he was like, "You know what? That water one looks pretty cute." I was like, "Ah, here we go."
Oh, no.
I didn't tell him what he evolved into, so I kept it a complete secret until he evolved.
Yep. I had the perfect nickname for my Score Bunny.
What was it?
Hopscorch.
Hopscorch. That's good. That's good. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So that was his nickname. He was very, very cool.
Yeah.
I was very annoyed at Litten and in the game Litten was in. I really loved Litten. I hated Litten's evolved form.
You don't like Incineroar?
No, I don't like Incineroar.
I like it because he's a wrestler.
I'm not in, that is not my aesthetic.
That's not your aesthetic.
He went from this cute kitten to a really cool looking cat to that thing.
That thing.
I'm not saying it's a bad Pokemon, but I mean, no, the cute kitten is. So the next one that's coming, where it's gonna have the weed cat. What are they,
The weed cat. I haven't seen any like. I've seen some of it. I've seen what the starters look like.
Yeah, we've seen the starters, the leaf cat. I want to use that, but I'm terrified of what's going to evolve into.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with the dinosaur. Honestly. They did just release a new trailer of that game. Apparently, it's gonna be multiplayer. Which, if it is, I hope so. 'Cause that'd be so cool.
That's for Scarlet and Violet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably going to grab Violet.
I, being the Pokemon nerd I am, I'm gonna grab both.
I would, but I'm trying to save money.
Fair enough, fair enough. By the way, I know we didn't talk about this, but I like Crocodile's design, how it looks like a crocodile with a diaper.
Oh, I love Violet's Legendary, that looks amazing.
I didn't really get a full chance to see it, but... Yeah, if they do multiplayer, that'd be really cool. It'd be like Let's Go, but hopefully not as, like, easy.
Yeah.
Have you tried doing Let's Go's multiplayer? It's kind of broken.
No, I haven't. I had fun playing it and stuff, but no, I didn't really do that.
So basically, you can make it a 2-on-1 fight, like the whole game.
Oh,
And it makes it a lot easier to catch legendaries and stuff, too.
oh 100%.
Look at that ugly Machamp. Polito. Okay, we're just gonna... But yeah, I kind of... Every time they release a new Pokemon game, like if it's a brand new region, I try not to look at it. Mostly because I watch a lot of PokeTubers, and when they come out, there's nothing in my subscription box but the new Pokemon game, so it's very hard not to look at it.
Yeah.
But like I've done that from X and Y. I've pretty much done this from X and Y up until Sword and Shield. I ignore everything.
Yeah, the only things I look at are stuff like the starters and what those legendaries are, and that's about it. And the only reason I look at those legendaries is just basically to decide which one of the two games I would prefer to play. Like, I bought Sun and Moon, I bought both of those, and I bought both Sword and Shield. But because of stuff like Wonder Trade, I now feel there's no point to need to get both versions, so I'm just going to go for Violet when Violet.
Fair enough, that's a logical reason. Yeah, because then you won't have to really worry about version exclusives.
Plus, I've got other friends who will probably play it.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be playing it. No, once it comes out, I'm playing nothing but that.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you tried? Did you try the RCS game?
Yes.
Did you like it?
I enjoyed it well enough, but I sort of got to a point and I've just sort of put it down and haven't picked it back up.
I honestly only played an hour of it, put it down, and haven't touched it since. That's when it came out.
I got into the second zone.
Yeah. By the way, that was a woman right there. Really, look at the size of her. She's like bigger than me. Like, look at those forearms. Like Popeye the Sailor Man. Like, holy crap. But yeah, I don't know. Like, Arceus, kind of like the whole conception that it's basically like before Diamond and Pearl came out was cool, but like the way it was kind of, I don't really like Breath of the Wild, and this basically was Breath of the Wild but just Pokemon.
Yeah, I didn't like Breath of the Wild just because your weapons would break every 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then the Master Sword you can only use for a certain time, that like you have to stop using it.
Yeah, so Legends Arceus, I really loved the open world. I love that. I love running around seeing the Pokemon, catching them that way.
Mm.
The mini quests, they're not too bad, but in filling out the Pokedex, the fact that you have to just keep catching the same Pokemon over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Wait, you have to do that in that game?
Yeah, if you want to fill out your Pokedex and complete the Pokedex, you can't just catch one of the Pokemon that it's done.
God.
You've got to catch repeated copies of the same Pokemon. And it builds up the Pokedex. And then you can release the Pokemon. When you release them, they do give you stuff. Like, you go into wherever they're stored and you let them go, and they give you stuff that you can sell or use or whatever. But it just ends up being filler, where all you're doing is doing the same thing over and over again by catching everything over and over again.
Right.
And
it seems like a lot of like, yeah, doesn't really sound like a fun time.
Yeah, so that's why it's sort of like I got a bit sick of it, because it was just like I spent so much time in the same area trying to do that I was just like, you know what? I kind of had enough.
Oh joy, a Shadow Zigzagoon. That's only level 20. In the original game, that would have been a Remoraid. I don't know why, but for some reason the developers thought to put a level 20 Shadow Pokemon that cannot level up, cannot evolve, until you purify it. In like this part of the game where your Pokemon are at least level 30. Yeah, I don't know what their reasoning was. Now, if you started it at level 20, that would make sense. But at this point, your Pokemon are like higher level, so if you basically breathe on this thing, it's going to die.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what Grovile just made me think of? The Mystery Dungeon games. Have you played those?
No, I actually haven't.
Those, I've actually heard... I've played most of them. At least the main ones. If you want a Pokemon game that's different and has an actually good story, try out Explorers of Sky. That one has a really good story compared to like the other ones. So basically, in most of them, you're a human that gets transported into the Pokemon world that they have, like they talk and whatnot. And you basically are a Pokemon. You get transformed into a Pokemon, which is pretty cool.
I think I played the demos.
Yeah. If you do decide to pick one up, I would get the remake one on the Switch. That one is... Can you hear me?
Oh.
What happened?
I'm getting connection issues, sorry.
Okay.
I think it's working again, sorry.
Okay, no, you're fine. I was like, what happened?
Yeah, no, I suddenly was... Oh.
Yeah, I could hear you the whole time, so I didn't know what was going on.